Hello and welcome to Last Moment Preparation. In this video, we are going to have a look at the if-else conditions in Java. Now, the concept of branching code based on a given condition is not specific to Java. It is a generalized concept which is used in most of the programming languages that we use. So before moving to the actual code, just have a conceptual understanding of what I mean by branching code based on a condition. So for our first example, imagine that we need to write a code which is able to branch users into whether they will be eligible for voting or they won't be eligible for voting based on their parameter age. So generally the age for to be eligible for voting is 18. So I have given the condition that if age is greater than equal to 18, then he should be eligible for voting, and if it is not, then definitely he's not going to be eligible for voting. So in this example, as you can see, the condition is going to be whether the person's age is greater than or equal to. So as you can see, the symbol that we use in mathematics for stating greater than equal to is the same one used over here. So there is an angular brace for greater than and then a is equal to sign. Now this returns a boolean value, that is age is greater than equal to 18 will return a true or false value, and if it is true, then the yes block that I have stated below will be executed, and if it turns out to be false, then the other block would be executed. So let's have a look at how does this translate in a Java program. So let's create our main function, and now I also need a variable to store the actual age. But since our focus is going to be on learning if and else conditions in this program, I'm not going to take the age as input from user. Instead, I'm just going to give a static value. So let's say for the first time, we'll keep the age as 19. Now comes our if statement. So the syntax of if statement is quite similar. If you are already familiar with C or C++, then the syntax is basically going to look exactly same for you. But if you're new, then the syntax starts simply with a literal if followed by round brackets in which we specify the condition. So the condition is going to be age is greater than equal to 18. Okay, so then we follow it by curly braces in which we specify the code segment to be executed if the condition specified in the if block is true. So in our case, I'm just going to say you are eligible to vote. Okay, so this was our if block, and then I'm also going to write a simple else block that it is somehow missing. Yes, now like okay. So now I'm going to say you are not eligible to vote. Okay. So we have written the most basic if else program. So let's go ahead and compile this. I'll say Java CE4 underscore if sorry if else dot Java. Okay, it has compiled. So I'll say if else. Now, since I had given the age as 19, so it came to this condition age is greater than equal to 18. So 19, let me write it in comments over here. So age equals to 19. So 19 is greater than equal to 18. Hence, the condition is true. So this block got executed, and system.out.println you are eligible to vote was printed on the console. Now let us experiment by reducing the age to 9 and recompiling and rerunning the program. So I'll say compile, then we'll run this. Now it is saying you are not eligible to vote because the condition turned out to be false. Now I want you to note that this else block that I have written is completely optional. So there can be another hypothetical scenario in which you just don't need the else block at all. You just need to execute something if it is true. And that is perfectly possible in Java. For example, if this was not just a system.out.println but a program to hand out the actual voting cards or whatever, then you could have simply eliminated the else block because it is going to result into nothing. So I'll just prove it to you by commenting this else block out. And now in this case, we need to have an age which is above 18 to see some sensible output because nothing will be printed on console if we don't do it. So again, compiling the program and running it. So it says you're eligible to vote. The program got compiled successfully without any errors. So this was the basic if and else in Java. In the next video, we are going to have a look at the if else structure and also understand in depth how this single condition gets executed from entire chain of else if statements. Till then, thank you and keep liking and subscribing to Last Moment Preparation.